You're born and raised in New Orleans,
Yeah.
yes? Still living in New Orleans.
Yeah.
Certain part of New Orleans you represent?
I represent Uptown, you know what I'm saying, Magnolia. It's like, it ain't even just a certain part, it's just a certain way of, you know what I'm saying, environment around. Like, Uptown is different. That's how you separate your city. You separate your city, uptown, downtown. But it's like, most cities, uptown, downtowns be what you see in Atlanta buildings. And, you know what I'm saying? Our downtown is hood. We call our buildings and all that. That's the French Quarter, the CBD, you know what I'm saying, the business district. That ain't New Orleans, you know what I'm saying? Well, it's New Orleans, but that's y'all New Orleans. That's not our New Orleans, you feel what I'm saying? So, you know, it's separated differently from y'all outside looking at us and from how we move around in it.
Now, something I read a recent report on, I've never heard of this before. When I think of New Orleans, I don't think of this, and this surprised me personally. But according to the most, and this was taken from, I guess, one of the Baton Rouge newspapers. Not Baton Rouge, why did I say Baton Rouge? New Orleans. This was taken from one of the New Orleans newspapers. According to the most recent American Housing Survey and broken down in an interactive graphic from the Seattle Times, New Orleans ranked #1 in rat and general pest infestations across the
Man,
nation.
I stay telling people that, man, growing up, like, you know, you ever seen a neutral rat?
I don't
You read
know.
about it, man, that's a big ass, look, see, I don't know how.
Somebody else had mentioned a neutral rat to me. I've never heard of that.
Look, I don't know how just true it was, but growing up, I had a cousin, you know what I'm saying? God bless her soul, she was handicapped. But I used to always want to know, you know, what happened to her. And my people them told me she got bit by a neutral rat, you feel me? Which she got bit by a neutral rat, but that didn't leave her paralyzed. It was the disease that the shit got from the rat, you know what I'm saying, that left her paralyzed. But yeah, man, that's a big ass rat, you hear me? Like, it's some shit you ain't never seen. You probably see it in New York or something. You know what I'm saying? But down south, New Orleans, that shit was crazy. It ain't even like that no more though. You know what I'm saying? You don't see as many pigeons that you usually see. Man, that hurricane really fucked it up. You know what I'm saying?
You think that's what it is?
Man, it had to be, cause New Orleans ain't New Orleans. You know what I'm saying? New Orleans, our music ain't even what it used to be. You hear me? Like you just look, you made a mistake and called New Orleans Baton Rouge.
No, I didn't. I was thinking Baton Rouge
People, what I'm saying. People, what I'm saying. Man, New Orleans used to be, you know what I'm saying, New Orleans, Louisiana. It wasn't even, New Orleans was the fucking state, you hear me? It wasn't, you know what I'm saying? Like, nah, it's BR, you know what I'm saying?
And that was a mistake, that slipped my head.
But that's only because BR niggas, they keeping their music what it's always been. New Orleans niggas, they want to rap like other niggas, man. We got to keep our shit what it was, you feel what I'm saying?
Well, this is totally not a rap question. This is a rat question.
Yeah, but I'm just using that for example because
that's
what brought that out of you feel me?
I get what you're saying. Now, when it comes to thinking of rats in the United States, I always think the East Coast. I think New York, I think Philly. When I saw the report and it said New Orleans was ranked #1, that's the last city I would think had a rat problem.
I ain't gonna lie, I think it's ranked because of the size, you feel me? It ain't, like, I ain't gonna lie, when I went to New York, I seen cool rats, but it was just, you know, little rats, like, just, you know. You in New Orleans, you see a rat, you be like, damn, what that is? A cat, you hear me? You think it's a dog or something just ran across you. Feel what I'm saying?
That's a pretty big rat.
Man, I'm telling you, that bitch like this big, and then it's more than, it ain't just you see one, and you feel me? Growing up, nigga, saw them bitches, like, you seen these bitches, like you seeing pigeons running around and you seeing these rats. They going in the sewer, they grabbing shit. I seen a cat and a rat fight before.
Oh my God.
That's what I'm saying.
Who won?
Man, you think I'm trying to sit here and watch it? I'm trying to get the fuck, like, it's a big ass rat fight, you know what I'm saying? I'm young, you gotta think about it, I'm young. So it's like, I'm not, you know what I'm saying?
Well, if you're young, you might find it interesting. Who's gonna win the cat and rat fight?
But then what if they wanted to fight me next? You hear me? I'm out here by myself. I got fucked up by a cat and a rat. You know what I'm saying? That cat had that rat fucked up, though. That rat wasn't playing, man. You think you about to, you know what I'm saying? That's really why the cats was so big in New Orleans, too. Cause like 3, 4 cats, you know what I'm saying? It was really them alley cats. Remember they used to have the alley cats? And you really used to be alley cats and them bitches wasn't scared of you. You feel what I'm saying? They was like dogs. They used to jump 3, 4 cats on one rat, one big ass rat. It looked like 4 cats, but you know what I'm saying? They feasting.
I just have such a different image when I think of New Orleans. The rat was the last thing I was thinking of. The South, period. I just wouldn't put the South, I just didn't have that thinking of the South being even in the running for #1.
But you know, it's a swamp. Like,
Good
man,
point.
they got wild hogs and everything in New Orleans.
Good point.
You know what I'm saying? Like all kind of shit. Probably electric eels. No, I don't think it's that crazy, but they got boo-boo shit.
You're making stuff up now.
But I'm just saying, they got some, you know what I'm saying, some shit you ain't never seen before.
A cat and a rat and an electric eel in a fight. Who wins?
The eel, you in water, you feel me? The eel gonna win. Come on.